Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel. So this past weekend, I scheduled a meeting with a few women who were just amongst themselves in couples, were just sort of struggling in their relationship with one another. And I was given by God this really simple yet powerful way to bring us all together and have interaction so that at least being cordial with one another was really the end, right? Respecting each other, seeing each other as sisters, seeing each other, period. And what we determined is that sometimes just having a very simple conversation about things that happened, having a very simple, not egregious, not, kind of putting blame on each other or doing, being whatever, uncordial, but just having a conversation. And I realized, though, that before we could even get to that space where a conversation could be had, where it wasn't like this bitterness or anger or frustration, we did a lot of self-reflection. I asked them questions like, what makes you judge people so easily? Or why is it so difficult to see good in other people? What happened to you that would make you hold on to things that seemingly are not, germane to the conversation or germane to whatever this conflict is, but like what is happening within you? And we spent a couple of hours together, but we really worked on, for most of the time, just self-reflection. But it allowed us doing some self-reflection and having conversation about where we really are because we were honest with ourselves. It led to this really good time of conversation, where misunderstandings were cleared up, or where now I understand where you come from and what you bring, and why you are the way you are because of what you experience. And there is a level of reverence and respect for that person. And I think it's so important, as part of knowing our worth, that we don't just shut people off and just block people out or compete with people or find faults in people. But if we're doing that, we've got to stop and do some self-reflection. What is in me that makes me look at my friend, my sister, my stranger, and automatically judge them negatively, or put them in this box or this space that is binding to them and doesn't allow them to be who they are. Self-reflection is really, really good. It helps our relationships, but it also helps us to know where we are, to know what our triggers are, based on what we've experienced. And I think self-reflection should happen often, not just when there is an issue or just when there is, there's someone who is saying, I'm offended, or you said something or did something that, wasn't kind to another person. So I think it's really important that we have the conversations that are sometimes very tough, excuse me, very difficult, very challenging, but they help us in the long run to be cordial. And I shared with the women several times that I'm not asking anyone, as a result of those hours we spent together, to grab hands and go tiptoe through the tulips. I'm just saying, for the sake of ministry, for the sake of life, of growing, of being able to um, manage life and emotions and all of the things that come with it. Find ways to have conversations so that in the end, we can be cordial, we can take care of one another in ways that we need to, and we can be trustworthy and also trust others. Yeah. So I think it's just very important to have those conversations. It's very important to listen and not judge. We all say that. But to really listen, even when they had their one-on-one conversations, I gave very specific instructions of what their only responses could be. And so that was really important. But if you're ever in a ministry or in a group and you feel like you need that kind of work, I'm available to assist with you. I have a team that we can come to where you are and help you. I would absolutely love to do that because I think it's very important work for us to be able to honor and respect each other while also honoring and respecting ourselves. All right. That's my Tuesday's Truth. It's a little bit heavy, but I think it's important. Self-reflection, having real conversation with people so that in the end, we are cordial and kind and loving to one another. All right. Have a fantastic Tuesday and I will see you all soon. All right. I love you. Bye.